Hello everyone, I am Shifty and I am here to bring you a cast of a game of maybe one or two of let's see how long this is, 13, 11 minutes, 20, of a game that someone sent me. So this is a shout out to, I think it's Yako Yarvinen, I think that's right. Thank you very much for your videos. He did send me a bunch, so I think I might cast one or two of them. Let's see which one sounds good. This one lost the early Muta push. I think I will do a ZVZ because you guys had said that I had some requests for Zerg players, I think. I'm not quite sure, but alright, let's do Metalopolis, which is a good map. And so yeah, so thank you, Yako Yarvinen. Thank you very much for giving me a video. This is giving me more material to make tutorials and just cast games that I can tell you where you went wrong or where you improved. So guys, please, if you want any advice or anything of the sort, just please send me your replay, whichever one you think is good, whether you won or you lost, regardless, or a mix of both, and I will pick just one of them, and I will just cast them. So be sure to be active if you want some advice, and if you want to improve, I think this will greatly help. Okay, I do have something I want to talk about. I want to talk about specifically the APM spamming that people like to call, and I'm doing those little two rabbit ears with my two hands, you know, that was, you know, because people call it APM spamming. They're saying that it is not, that I'm just raising my APM, but you know what I say? I say whatever, because that is a process that I do to keep my hands warming up, because when you constantly do this, you get warmed up, and whenever you get in a battle, you don't have to switch back and forth because your hands will be used to all the movement already. And if you notice in StarCraft 1, this is an actual thing that pros do. They always do this, and so I learned directly from the pros. That is what I have carried over from StarCraft 1. It is very helpful. It keeps your hands moving the whole time. You warm up, especially if you haven't done anything in the game. Your fingers are kind of like they're kind of stiff or something. You loosen them up and you're used to it. So anyways, this is gonna be a ZVZ on Metalopolis. We have the red 12 o'clock Zerg versus what's his name? Let me check. And Grodan versus the blue 6 o'clock Morphose, who was kind of rude. Did not say good luck, have fun when Grodan said, hi, good luck, have fun. So this guy is just kind of being disrespectful right now. I don't quite know what is going on. Let's look at production tab. They're both going for same build. It seems that Grodan is a little bit ahead right now in the unit count. He is ahead by 2. Oh no, now he's behind. So I'm a little confused by, okay, so the timing was a little bit different. The players must have done something different. I didn't really notice. They both scout the base closest to them. And do they both go for the spawning pool? Yes, they do. It looks like Grodan is a teeny bit ahead. If we look at income, they should be around the same. Yeah. Production, let's look at APM. Okay, so it's not too fantastic, but then again, we shall see how this game turns out. It might be a fantastic game. Nobody knows, because I have not seen this gameplay before. Anyways, he gets the extractor, and this is where the game starts to differ a little bit. Morphose has not gone for the extractor, so maybe he is not gonna go for the speedlings. Speedlings could just, if you go for masslings, you could win easily if the other player is not prepared, just like in StarCraft 1. So anyways, the overlords will be crossing paths soon, and if you look over here, this one is kind of going in the wrong direction. It's kind of going over here. It needs to be going more to this base, so that's a little weird. But either way, Grodan is going to be scouting both bases. Morphose needs to move this overlord at least to the Zelnaka tower, and this overlord to scout in the right direction. So he is going a little more, and Grodan is getting a spine crawler. Very interesting. I must say this, I would not recommend this. 2 spine crawlers. Okay, I would definitely not recommend this. This is not a sound strategy. If you want to get base defense, I definitely don't recommend it at the start of the match, because it's a huge investment in minerals. You just spent 300 minerals building these 2 spine crawlers right now. What you could have done instead is thrown on a hatchery, like a Morphose right here. Morphose is doing this right, and I'm sorry, Yako Yarvinen, I'm not sure which player you are, but I will just watch this game, I guess, and see what happens. So if you are Morphose, great job, good job building the hatchery, throwing it down, and you didn't waste the money on spine crawlers. But if you are Grodan, well then, I'm just gonna suggest to you not to waste the money building spine crawlers, because what you could do is build Zerglings. Zerglings are great base defenses, you know. You don't spend all that money building spine crawlers, which are immobile, whereas you could use units to harass you could harass the enemy base as well as defend your own base. So build units for defense. Units, unless you're gonna go for some tech or something where you need a spine crawler, but otherwise I definitely recommend going for units as the best defense, because the best defense is the great offense. And oh my goodness, if you should not be throwing down this third one. This is definitely unnecessary because first of all, the red player has no idea what the blue player is doing, and yet he's being so cautious with these spine crawlers. And he's got, let's look at unit count, he's got no units. Morphose is already spending a roach and 4 zerglings up, so if he pushes now, he can actually do a lot of damage. He can just go and like move right here and attack these 2 units or something like that. And there is a hidden drone. I'm very surprised I saw that. He could have tried to maybe put a spine crawler here, you know, like a little cheese or something, I don't know. But so Morphose is definitely ahead right now. If you look at, even though that Grodan has a drone count advantage, let's look at resources, income. He is transporting more drones. He is saturating this up with 6 drones. So it looks like Morphose is going to be getting an economic lead soon enough, because 2 bases is definitely better than 1, and your production increases because you have more larvae because of the dual hatcheries. Anyways, there is a spire being thrown down right now by Grodan. This is very interesting. This is a very fast spire, and I wonder if Morphose is going to have anything. Is there anything Morphose can do about this? He doesn't. He only has 2 queens, which are going to be able to counter the counter the mutas. What am I saying? 2 queens are not going to be enough. He needs to get some anti-air down. He's almost got his lair up. He can throw down a Hydralisk den and he can survive. But if he doesn't do it in time, he is going to be in a lot of trouble, because these Mutalisks are coming up right now. Production 6 Mutalisks can easily destroy 2 queens. So Morphose needs to do something about this, and I think I got it now. Morphose is Yakko, because he said he lost to the Muta rush immediately. So, you know what? Even though this is not going well, Morphose, you are playing very well here. Your mindset is definitely right. You're getting units, get early units. You got your creep highway down. You could expand more creep, although Zerg for Zerg, it might be a little dangerous because you don't want the opponent Zerg units to have speed when they're attacking you. But anyways, this is good, getting the hatchery down. The only problem is you didn't get your Hydralisk den fast enough because your scouting was not too effective. I think best would be to definitely put more overlords around the enemy base. That will allow them to allow you to check out if whatever the opponent is doing. And you're using transfusion here, good, but you're not going to be able to hold this off because, and look at this micro. This is just crazy micro. He is dodging his Mutalisk all the way far away. So where are the Hydralisks? 3 Hydralisks coming up, and you need to pull the drones off the line. Whenever you're getting harassed by any unit, you want to save your economy by saving your drones. You do not want to just let them die as quickly as that. You have 1 Hydralisk. No, you need to save them up. Don't send 1 Hydralisk versus 6 Mutas. No, you can't do that. If the enemy is harassing you and they have more units, use 1 versus, just save up your units, because if you attack with however many you have, they will get destroyed because the numbers really matter in this game. So what you should have done is save 1 Hydra, save the 2 Hydras, and save the Queen. And if you have those 4 units, you could probably do a lot of damage against this. Right now, you're sending 1 unit at a time, which is what is very bad. It will make you lose, because Grodan right now is suffering heavily from micro mismanagement, because look, he has 4 spine crawlers, and you did send your roaches. You should have attacked earlier, so that was a little mistake. But here, you definitely should have, first of all, save your drones. Save your drones. Most important, save your drones. 2, Hydras, keep your units in bulk, because 1 and 1 will always die. Say you have like 5 Marines versus 1 Marauder, and you keep sending that 1 Marauder, and you say you have 5 Marauders, and you keep sending 1 Marauder at a time, the 5 Marines will definitely win no matter what. So you definitely need to build your units in bulk. So now your economy is essentially dead, so it's going to be really difficult to come back in the game, and you almost did hold off this attack. So that was a really good try, but next time just save economy, bulk up units, and don't attack 1 by 1. Because you did hold this off, but here comes more Mutas. So if you just held off built all your Hydralisks right next to each other, you would have survived this match easily. And look at Grodan. He is definitely mismanaging his units, so you could have definitely won that game. So next time, just be more minded of your units and your economy, and that's it. That was a pretty, it's a pretty nice try, and I think I might cast 1 more of your games, or if I have time. Alright, thanks guys for watching. Please send me other replays if you want some tutorial and some feedback.